On Wednesday, we got a new Helldivers 2 patch that changed a lot. But I was sick when this happened and wasn't able to really talk about it, so today I want to go over everything included in this patch and explain what these changes mean, and we can talk about the other things that have happened in Helldivers 2 this week. Now first up, we have the planetary hazards. Planetary hazards are active, and many planets now have additional environmental challenges that will appear at random while you are deployed, from fire tornadoes to meteor showers and many more. This is an awesome change, and I love the idea of having more environmental dangers instead of just some plants on the ground that you can avoid. We also got an update to the Eradicate missions. Eradicate missions now require more kills and enemies spawn more often. The time to complete the mission was previously shorter than intended and should now usually take twice as long to complete. These changes are probably happening because for a while those Eradicate missions were the easiest and fastest ways to level up, so I'm assuming these changes are intended to slow that down a bit and get players into other mission types. In this patch, we also got a lot of weapon changes that some people are freaking out about. The changes are: the Breaker has decreased magazine capacity from 16 to 13 and increased recoil from 30 to 55. For the Railgun, it has decreased armor penetration in safe mode and decreased damage against durable enemy parts. Flamethrower got an increased damage per second by 50%. The laser cannon got increased damage against durable enemy parts, increased armor penetration, and improved ergonomics. The Punisher got increased total ammo capacity from 40 to 60, increased stagger force, and increased damage from 40 per bullet to 45 per bullet. And the Breaker Spray and Pray got an increased armor penetration, increased fire rate from 300 to 330, increased number of pellets from 12 to 16 per shot, and decreased magazine size from 32 to 26. Now I'll be honest, I kind of like these changes, but a lot of people are upset about the Railgun change as it was such a staple in most of the meta builds and allowed you to easily take out difficult enemies. And you still can with the Railgun, just not in safe mode. And you will need to land more shots on durable enemy parts to remove armor. Honestly, I didn't even know that people were using the Railgun in safe mode because it always seemed like such a waste of damage. Unsafe mode boosts the damage of the Railgun, but if you charge it up for longer than 3 seconds, it will explode and kill you. So now it's a risk versus reward situation, where you are rewarded for risking your life and landing good shots. But I would like to know what you think about the Railgun changes in the comments below. The Flamethrower change will bring this weapon up to a good spot as it can now just melt everything that it touches, including chargers, and it lets you create some really fun fire builds, which I'm currently working on for a video right now. The Laser Cannon will also see a lot more use as it is now a lot better at dealing with armored targets. But I think it's really important to remember that Helldivers 2 is just a PvE game, so these changes let you try new weapons and have fun without worrying about competition, which is something that's really holding this game together. And in this patch we also got some stratagem changes. The Energy Shield backpack got an increased delay before recharging, and the 380 and 120 orbital barrages got an increased duration of bombardment but decreased spread. We also got a big list of fixes. There are a lot of them here, so I'm going to try to bang them out very quickly. Fixed armor rating values not reducing damage as intended. Fixed certain bug holes including stalker nests that were unnecessarily hard to destroy. Fixed anti-aliasing toggle not working on PS5. Balanced lighting across all planets to solve cases where the game was too dark. Improved flashlight efficiency, increased visibility during sand rain weather on Erida Prime, updated tutorial materials and lighting, improved cases where some materials could look blurry if the lighting graphic was set to low, fixed timing issue that could occur in the Extract E710 primary objective, changed button interaction behavior for buttons in the bunker POIs, Helldivers will now let go of the button after holding it for a few seconds, fixed some cases of large assets floating if the ground beneath them was blown up. Helldivers standing next to ICBMs during the launch will now get properly toasty, with a chance of not so spontaneous combustion. Fixed unthrowable snowballs after ragdolling. Fixed being able to use grenades after drowning. Camera no longer locked onto the player's own corpse and blocked spectator mode. Helldivers now take damage from fire and gas generated by other players. And armor no longer stretches when dismembered. and they even showed us a look at what they are still working on. Now personally, I think these changes are pretty good, and I like the direction that they are taking with this game. Although I feel like they could have just left the railgun where it was at, then tried to bring other stratagem weapons up to its level. Like if they didn't touch the railgun and just added the flamethrower and laser cannon changes, people still would have tried those weapons and may have even preferred them to the railgun. Another thing that happened this week was the announcement of the new Battle Pass, and we got to see what is coming in that Battle Pass. So I will quickly play the reveal trailer for this now. So we already knew about the Arc 12 Blitzer shotgun that will fire electric rounds that arc between targets, and the Punisher plasma shotgun that fires big balls of plasma, but the sickle weapon is new and it looks like a lot of fun to use. We also got to see the new armor sets and capes and a new stun grenade. This cutting-edge Battle Pass will be releasing on March 14th, and if you didn't already know, you can find the premium currency called Super Credits in the game for free. So if you want to save money, take this next week to farm up 1000 Super Credits to buy this Battle Pass for free on day 1. And finally, throughout this week, players have been working hard to liberate the Tien Quan planet to unlock mech suits. And this morning we were successful in this, and we can now call in mechs and use them during missions. But to do this, you will need to be level 25 and unlock the stratagem on your destroyer ship. But currently in some missions, you will be able to call one in for free to try it out. And from what I've seen in the very small amount of time that I've been able to play with these mechs, they seem to be very helpful and they are a lot of fun to use. So it has been a very big week in Helldivers 2, and there's even more coming to the game soon. But that's pretty much it for this video. I hope you enjoyed this video, and thank you for watching.